I trust Coach Chrome to figure it out for Gen.G. And that's not a great sight for them. Drawley double tap, drops it down.
Pushed forward on the challenge, then went back to get the 50, but it doesn't matter. There's
oh my goodness.
There, and that is an absolutely disgusting redirect.
Ruas has a pass in the center for TRK until he just lets it drop. He shoots it again! TRK's pace, you can't match it. Now or never really, there's a huge miss though. Nash shoots, has to be legal, has been saved. Is anyone GT following up? No! So change the conversation as much as he can. Hit the Atomic! Oh, that's an old school redirect. Now they can take a lead and keep it. TRK might be about to take the lead. Falcons, you just knew.
Well, it's finally arrived. The ball. Stumpy hit it for once. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Esports World Cup Championship Sunday. We had 21 games across 8 separate weeks, over $60 million, and it's all come down to this final day.
So many crazy teams are out now. I mean, Vitality going out. I came off the red carpet. I saw it was a 4-0, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. It was not an easy 4-0. Seems like had to do some work for it.
E was washed.
Yes.
That's what we're saying at this point. $500,000 on the line today for these guys. $200,000 for first place. You know these teams are vying for that spot. Championship Sunday at Esports World Cup has arrived. Who's going to take it? Is it BDS or is it Gen.G? Let's play.
Players at the top of the box, attacking with pace towards the net. Drawley was doing so. Gen.G were able to jump in front, and Exotic denied.
If I want anybody shooting on BDS, I want to give that ball to Exotic. And wait, rule 1 there in the corner. But nope, they break it. I think that was a gentleman's break. I don't think any one player broke that one there. So don't get angry, chat. First killer gets a free touch. Exotic went to meet him. First killer saw him the whole way. Reset available off the bar into the net. Jack had it. In the orange half, BDS really controlled the ball well in the first half of this game, but they can't come up with the shot just yet. Drawley, that's the best look they had, Corelli. And the left side of the net was open there. They still find it. Exotic punches through. Gen.G just fine right now on defense, except Monkey Moon just beat 1 defender, beats 2 defenders, bumped the 3rd defender. Monkey Moon 1v3, BDS with the lead.
He saw first killer do it. He says, I could do it better. What a great first touch pass, first killer. And he's got 2 in front of him. Takes it himself with the bump on apparently Jack. That's a lot to calculate. Yeah, it's go time for Gen.G. 10 seconds left, and Chronic, no boost. Lets it go for first killer. Gen.G, this is the most offense we've seen from them since the beginning of the game. They've got to score now. Nice. The pass over to Chronic. It's denied by Monkey Moon. And this one looking to drop down, but it's over to first killer. Backboard's found. Apparently Jack needs one more. Gen.G knocking on the door, but denied in game 1.
BDS already start off taking some shots off the kickoff. Exotic pass over to Monkey Moon. Free ball, but Exotic had to catch it. Drawley needed time as he went to go steal the corner. Chronic got that 50 right down into him. And now a quick shot. First killer makes it too hard.
And first killer again on the transition, finding BDS in a tough spot. This is just a simple clear to the corner, and Drawley lets it go, and then too late to make the play.
To get those clears out, Exotic makes some quick work of it. Went for the bump. Chronic forced to hurry up. Oh, Monkey Moon hit it with the changeup, but couldn't put it on target. He felt first killer coming behind him, and that hurry up, there were 2 hurry up plays there off ball, Corelli, that prevented the goals from going in. Drawley finally makes sure it goes through. Monkey Moon held him in place.
You have to be so careful not to dive in.
He got caught. He got caught.
He was right in the middle of everything. No man's land now. Time ticking down.
A good solid chance of BDS win the kickoff. Drawley making a lot of work. What a touch to get it back to Monkey. Exotic got bumped, but he still made the shot. Denied.
And we stay tied over a minute of overtime, but Exotic threatening a dangerous ball. Bumps are coming through. The finishing shot off the post.
But great job from Gen.G. You did enough with your position
look out.
to prevent it. Oh, first killer dunks it through off the post. Gen.G tied it up.
You leave a little gap in your defense, and first killer will find it. Drawley and Monkey Moon in the same spot. And in between Monkey Moon and Exotic.
Which one's going to work, or will it start switching up? As Gen.G get a big all clear down to the blue half. Maybe they get the free backboard. Taking it back to apparently Jack to the top shelf. Beautiful save and a beautiful clear.
But for BDS, they're fine here. They've done well to keep the offense going, and they want to find that lockdown offense. Again, they're getting some shots off. This time he goes low and secures the first goal. And BDS right in the driver's seat. Now it's just Chronic. Low boost. Drawley's going for the dunk. He does find it. Is it an own goal? It is. Monkey Moon will punch it through.
This game is feeling like it's under wraps. Gen.G hoping for a pick-me-up goal heading into the next game. But this is good pressure. Chronic will get a goal here, but a lot of work to do with 29.
A lot of work, but a decent amount of time. And this is the pressure for Gen.G that they need to find throughout the entirety of the game. This is now 2 games in a row where they come alive late in the game when they're losing. So let's see. I trust Coach Chrome to figure it out for Gen.G. And that's not a great sight for them. Drawley double tap, drops it down, and the hammer on top of their heads. Team BDS quickly into the lead.
Now first killer turning back around, confident he can get to that double tap, but Chronic just absolutely diced. Couldn't get to the ball at all. Jack on the kickoff, trying to get Gen.G on the right foot. They can't even land on their feet right now. BDS sweeping them out from under the rug.
And for Gen.G, they have not had a lot of options.
Well, first killer, not a bad idea. Pushed forward on the challenge, then went back to get the 50, but it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
There, and that is an absolutely disgusting redirect. Drawley, please. Gen.G may have to take a shower after that one because that was dirty.
Somebody send help. Gen.G. I mean, what can you do? It happens so quick. Blink and you miss it. Drawley's there. And Gen.G, I mean, I think they've been so used to the methodical attack from Team BDS, and oh my gosh, they're painting the outside of the net. Drawley trying to get a bump on someone.
Gen.G have to get their cameras on a swivel. They have to know where all 3 of these BDS players are. If you don't have awareness, I mean, awareness is the first step of the game. And there you go. Great pass over to first killer. Gen.G finally break through.
Throughout every single game.
Well, ooh, great touch there from apparently Jack, and now, okay. In the first minute, Gen.G get a goal, a rare spot here, but a great setup from first killer initially. Jack comes across, they get 2 to bite.
You were venting your frustrations there, Jorby, with Gen.G as this, whoa, first killer doesn't get it. Nobody gets contact on it. Drawley has a tap in for Team BDS, but what a shot coming out from Monkey Moon, a surgical positioning from him.
And, oh, wow, I think, did that bump back into him? I don't know if he got the follow-up touch.
Challenge.
The demo doesn't work out. The challenge back to first killer. And like you said, Jack, setting that up nicely. Stealing the corner boost lets you do. You get to cut, you get to keep control. You get to drop it down for Exotic. Drawley off the wall. Exotic's just gonna plant his nose in the box. Monkey Moon, top shelf denied. Jack has the save, but they need more than that.
And they weren't able to break through. Now this one's gonna find the backboard for free. Exotic's there and denied by Chronic. This one pinches awkwardly across him, and Gen.G right back into the blender.
And here comes Exotic, but a quick challenge forces Drawley to play.
Great challenge from first killer. There's a demo, I believe it was on Chronic, and he's still getting harassed off the spawn. Here comes the shot, Monkey Moon.
And Monkey Moon gets bumped off the play. Chronic 1, Chronic reset, Chronic 3.
Oh no.
What a fourth, no, it's too long. Monkey Moon is gonna get in front of you eventually. BDS slowing it down, Jack, quick attack, 1 to beat. In the air, got the bump! Apparently Jack down the field. It ain't over just yet after 4 minutes of OT.
What a challenge from first killer, and look how fast apparently Jack gets up and reads this play.
With the demo, giving Chronic a bit of space, but that's a heavy touch. He'll work his way around to first killer. Low 50, back to Jack. Right, left side, cannot hit it. Chronic couldn't go get that midfield boost, had to play the ball, and that's a hard redirect from Drawley. Rebound in, Exotic opens the score. Let's see what they got. Jack going hard, sees the backboard, has the net! BDS on top of it. Ooh, not the aerial they want to see. First killer there. Like you said, first killer. He steals the ball away. BDS try the quick attack downfield. First killer reads it all day.
Look at that first touch from first killer into the ceiling to himself with the flip reset, and he got a little help from the last man of BDS, I'll say that.
Exotic scoops the ball away from Jack. First killer on the corner. Chronic will take the first lead though. A stuff on the 50, Monkey Moon. Whoa! And good recovery there from first killer, but man, I wouldn't have seen that coming either.
Gen.G have to be careful. BDS unlocking Drawley once again off the backboard. One more will do. BDS find their equalizer. All tied up, knotted at 2. 1 minute on the clock. BDS trying to shut down Gen.G, and they might do it here. Monkey Moon just under the crossbar, and they're into the lead.
They double up on the kickoff, and Drawley sets it up. He fakes the reset and just kicks Chronic out of the play entirely. The shot still has to be great. You had 2 Gen.G defenders covering the net, and he hits an absolute heater to the top. Jack says, here, try again. Chronic just sends it, and it's sent away by Drawley.
To deny Gen.G the carry downfield, and they're doing just so.
Apparently Jack again off the ceiling, too light of a touch. Double commit from Gen.G, there's no time left. Jack has to make some magic happen, and there it might be. First killer across, Chronic has to chase it. He got the pop up against the ceiling. Exotic was ready, but Jack gets a free touch. He's got boost to work with, wants the bump. First killer on the catch, Chronic coming through, it's down on the ground. BDS to the grand final.
It's Falcons facing off against G2.
There's a save there from Nas in the corner. He carries on going forward. Swell, he gets the bump, and that's first blood for G2. Tournament situations in the semi-finals, potentially in the grand finals. These members of the player they'd looked to before. That was shot on target. It's TRK for Falcons.
Tell you what, he has whipped that near post too. As for the setup, control from TRK, then the immediate shot. Daniel thought he was passing to Ruas, who positions himself as decoy essentially.
There's a chance now. Ruas has a pass in the center for TRK, instead he just lets it drop. He shoots it again! TRK's pace, you can't match it.
That is the lowest double tap I've ever seen, and G2 clearly surprised by it. Takes it low, and then the second, Daniel doesn't leave the wall. The needle has been threaded.
Team Falcons escape. TRK's low on boost, so's Ruas. A pass here could be deadly. It is. Daniel shoots it, and again, the finish isn't quite there from G2.
Standing now in the back corner, wanting to try and make sure the Falcons have no semblance of getting together, and a rule 2, or a rule 1, whatever you want to call it, in the corner between rule Killers 2, and Daniel.
Stick with it. Let the people hate. It's rule 2. We know it. Let's see how he fares in this 2v2. This is like a return to the old format.
This is wonderful.
TRK gets it into the corner, has a chance to shoot yet again, gets the flip reset, and almost gets the bump as well. Ruas is coming in. Their recovery is as fast as anyone's in the world. Nas gets the flip reset, sends it goalwards, but it's saved again.
And you know what, we just see Atomic skirting around Daniel, making sure that he doesn't hit him. TRK whips him, 1-2, a hook shot over the top, calls Atomic in, that's going to be Ruas to take a shot. As he fakes it, goes low, the double tap, Ruas can turn, it is in, and the 2v2 going the way of the Falcons.
And look at this fake right here from Ruas, completely takes Atomic out the game. Nas was somewhat unfortunate. The save he made bounced back off TRK. Gets it back towards Atomic. Daniel's coming in. Any fake shenanigans this time? No, just a double tap attempt, and Nas gets the dunk, and there is the response. Some scary 50s right now for Team Falcons. No defender back. They just had to try and get the ball to the side. They weren't able to, and eventually G2 make that pressure count.
The gods bleed as Falcons lose their first game this entire tournament, both now level.
Now they're in the semi-finals, though, I was going to say. Suddenly, this is the team. They are the trio. As Nas takes another shot, it's saved by Killers. By the G2 shooting, though, despite taking that last game, that, to me, is the third or fourth chance. They'd normally score, but it's been just hit wide or just hit over.
And that's going to start off this entire counter-attack. Nas with a reset, takes it low, bottom corner, covered by the duo.
Ruas via some boost, manages to send it long. This could be Falcons' chance to break out. TRK to the ceiling, doesn't get the second touch, doesn't need it. Allows it to fall for Killers. 1-0 Falcons. Daniel leaves it for his teammate Nas. Now or never really. There's a huge miss though. Nas shoots. Has to be legal. Has been saved. Is anyone from G2 following up? No! Massive save on the goal line, and then Killers almost finishes the job. 3 times now he has been spearheading this team. But it's G2 the start better in game 4. It's an early goal for Nas. He's back on the board. Just to stop Team Falcons charging forward with too much juice in the tank. Daniel up against Killers. Daniel breaks through yet again. G2 certainly winning this game. Nas can shoot. Surely Nas can score, but no! Not with Ruas there.
Moving G2's defense to just be able to routinely take this out, gets to the halfway line, but Atomic with no boost. Can't do too much. No boost though for Daniel. Goes for the ball, and TRK spots the error.
Can get hold of this ball. Killers sends it long. Great win there from Nas. Still playing with confidence. Gets a second as well. It's on target, but it's saved by Killers. Nas to the ceiling. Atomic should win this one. He does. Oh, I wonder if he get enough angle there for Nas. Couldn't quite do it. And now Falcons come back. That's a clean strike. Ruas never misses.
Far post fury for the Falcons. Sent high from Killers. Activating the Twinergy. A single shared brain, it feels like, between those two. Ruas, chance for him. A reset goes actually low for the fake, and a stunning play. They just couldn't hold on to that lead. A bump from Ruas, and we're talking about how G2 needs to make sure that they don't overthink things here.
No camping back there and waiting for the ball to come to him. To change the conversation as much as he can. Hit on Atomic! Oh, that's an old school redirect.
They didn't know. He came out of nowhere. Daniel finds his longtime teammate and tears the Falcons' defense in half. Killers now up central. 20 boost, can't really do a huge amount. Instead resets, it goes low, but Daniel, clever, patient on the goal line, but the continued pressure from Falcons is there. Until a counter-attack, and G2 the other end.
Falcons overcommitted. They got 2 attached to the play. He waits for them. There was a miss from Atomic. Ruas is in! Ruas equalizes! But Atomic can clear that one high. That's risky though. TRK, he shoots, but Nas was always in control of the situation through Team Falcons again. Now they can take a lead and keep it. TRK might be about to take the lead for Falcons. You just knew.
You cannot leave him open. TRK knows that backboard like the back of his hand, and he knows what he can drag from it. Falcons, a 3-2 lead, 90 seconds, and questions towards G2. Can you defeat us?
Ruas, he goes high, over the top of Daniel. This could kill it. Ruas doesn't quite connect.
It's now TRK, though, in the corner, keeping G2 locked away, and TRK again.
This is just seeming like GG's all over. Team Falcons have just, like, their opponents just seem to have given up, it seems, but not hitting the crossbar there. Here comes Nas, he's got to score, but doesn't again. Team Falcons, no matter what happens from here, will find themselves in yet another grand final led by the MVP TRK.
It was a 4-1 in London in favour of G2. It is now a 4-1 in Riyadh at the Esports World Cup in favour of Team Falcons. And they will be your homegrown grand finalists.
Thanks.
Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. One more best of 7, one more key to crush. It's Falcons versus BDS.
Still BDS set well. Trolley, good pop. Killers can't get a good grab on it, but recovers nicely down and follows it up.
And this is a good start from BDS. That's a huge miss on the back wall. Massive save from Killers. Above the crossbar. Monkey Moon went wide.
You can't miss that.
BDS are doing something similar that they did to Gen.G against Team Falcons now. And now Exotic can attack through. 2 players going. BDS breakthrough for the first time. And they're up 1-0.
This is exactly what BDS were doing against Gen.G. Stop them, counter, kill. And it works every single time. It's the marquee BDS strat. Had to expend the boost, can't push it any farther forward. Trolley held on to his flip. And wait, they got a cross. They missed the ball, and a huge miss there going up for the read, and Killers will take the goal. Oh, good initial touch. Monkey Moon has to keep it up, though. Unfortunately for Exotic, it ends up being a dead play. Falcons put him in the ground.
Did he get bumped into that? Is that how he got all that power? Monkey Moon kind of serves it up to TRK. And Drawley goes for it, and I think Rawas, that has an orange trail, Jorby.
Everything starts going wrong all of a sudden, and you can't just let Falcons into the door. Triple commit, one for Rawas, and Monkey Moon just gets there in time, but Killers just avoids him. The high-powered offense won't get shut out too often. And looking for 4, there it is. All over it. Got the pop off the ceiling. Killers is on a roll.
What a comeback game for Team Falcons. So strong from the corner as well. Rawas finding Killers. That's a combination that no team wants to see
in the series. And BDS, up until this game, really all 3 solid series of Rocket League. And they can't just let that melt away right now.
He knew Drawley was on the far side, so you play to space and allow your teammate to chase up after it. Now TRK threatening, as he'll just bump it through, dunk it through rather, and Team Falcons take the lead.
Of course, TRK will find a way to bust open the wall of BDS. Monkey Moon flying across, he's got too much lateral momentum and trying to get underneath him and take it away.
Talked about how scary Team Falcons are individually on every point.
Whoa!
Was that an own goal? Monkey Moon, I think his shot went wide. Drawley drops it down for him, and Rawas can't get back to it, so Monkey Moon just takes the instant shot. That one was going off the post, Jorby. Killers put it in.
That's a great touch. Saved his flip, got perfect power on it. Unfortunately, they couldn't kill the ball. That was the one flaw in the plan. Killers fake. Ross, what? Saved the classic Twinnergy.
We're threatening, but they got in front of the ball. They got themselves out, at least for now. Drawley trying to find the corner. Not this time, but a great pass out, and I don't think Exotic was expecting it. It was perfect from Drawley.
You get that kill into the corner, not into a Falcons player. And they're the ones facing more pressure. Ross has to recover with the half flip. And again, a heavy touch. Not the best control, but hey, you get the dunk. As long as you got speed and square on the ball, you always got a chance. Killers, he doesn't even have to touch it. TRK takes the game. 2:26 in OT, 2-1 for Falcon. Oh, great job from Drawley. Ross really has to stretch for this one, but stretch he does. And he gets back to it. Killer's underneath with the wave dash, a little bit of speed, and TRK, if that shot is any more powerful. He ended up hitting it on his undercarriage. Oh, it's off the inside of the post. It's off the crossbar. Team bump into the save. And Falcons a little slow to get to these challenges. TRK forced to dump. Monkey Moon in the corner. He'll just leave it. Shot just wide of the net. Rebound! Off the post, it bounces out. Monkey Moon was hoping for the bounce back in. It doesn't even hit the post. Only one player being able to do anything with the boost, gonna be tough, but again, they find a way to get into the lanes. Force BDS, no BDS, they don't know how much boost Falcons do or don't have. Monkey Moon doesn't care, the huge shot denied by Killers.
They are knocking on this door.
Oh my
and
God.
Team Falcons have kept it shut so far. Did he find the angle? Exotic with a world-class shot.
I'll talk about an exotic shot. Oh my goodness, he wins his last 3 50-50s, holding Falcons in place, and then he kicks them off the stage.
If not, always gonna go to 7.
Whoa,
Great follow-up.
they're able to get back to it. They're matching Falcons, if not outpacing them like they did in the last game, and it's not something teams can do all that often. Here's Killers, sets it up, and the tightest angle for a wasp.
But Falcons going back to their offense, and that one trickled up pretty far towards the net, much further than I think BDS expected.
Got some space, trying to avoid Monkey Moon, but then you run into a Drawley. Drawley across, Exotic's in the air, demo into goal! BDS blowing them up!
What a demo from BDS, and for Team Falcons, they were set up, they were ready for this one, but Drawley takes them out, and Exotic again the finisher.
Falcons, this is the most competition they've faced in this tournament. And BDS, they aren't just matching them out. Falcons keep getting slowed, and Ross, he had no boost, he got no power on the touch.
When it arises, Killer's great fake down, trying to go through 2. He does. Awkward bounce off the post and in, and somehow Killers made that one work.
But it just has not been something they've been able to go to. BDS have shut them down on the lanes. Monkey Moon diving back. Uh-oh, a missed touch from Falcons. Exotic runs away with a free goal.
Good setup from Team BDS. Unfortunately, Exotic gets demo, but Monkey Moon winning a couple challenges. He's slicing and dicing, cutting them up, but the last man in Killers makes the save.
And BDS break out off of that. Falcons able to get one more. Roas has the board. Roas, no, the double not on target. TRK has to stretch.
To the point where Team BDS just have weak clears out now. Exotic's been invited in, the backboard's found, Monkey Moon's there, it's on target. It'll trickle in for Monkey Moon, and Team BDS walk downfield and steal Team Falcons lunch money.
Well, Falcons try to go fast, but Monkey Moon's all about that slow roll, baby.
I've been locking them down in that midfield, and they've forced them to come out with the solo plays, but they find each other in the box, and TRK puts it home.
No more solo, all about that synergy. Roas coming across, holds that flip for a perfect pass out to TRK. Drawley in stride, but you see the window. It was tight to get it out to TRK. They make it work. Falcons are in
here in Neo Tokyo.
Now, Monkey Moon, the most successful player of the open era. So often, so many times. BDS keep getting these high challenges downfield. Backboard's open. He missed the ball. Drawley had no boost. Couldn't recorrect his path. Exotic steals away the corner boost. Roas still has some. Monkey Moon can't get the touch. Killers has a chance. Holds the ball. Got the 50 off the board, but no quick rebound.
Overtime in Game 6.
I think this is the 5th overtime for BDS in between the semis and the grand finals, and now they're on golden goal, tournament goal. Killers wants Game 7, but Exotic has stood in the way. They have not been able to break through him, and he forces another 50 out. Monkey Moon with the shot. Oh my God! Monkey Moon right into space. Your Esports Cup World Champions, my God!
Monkey Moon calls game by himself. Team BDS, they might have started slow, but they finish on top.